inky friends. This is Bailey from the Fountain Pen Ink Station. I hope everybody's having a great day or night wherever you are that you could join us. I'm here for part 2 of my Moody Gray ink swatching. If my voice sounds different, it's because I'm dealing with a cold thanks to hockey all last weekend and some kids were sick. So I might just do swatching and put music over. I might speed it up and just have some music. And then at the end, we'll talk about what we think of the inks. So let's get started. Okay, inky friends, move my stuff out of the way a little bit. I have my Speedball dip nib, or my Speedball B nib, and my Pilot dip pen. I have a cup of water. I had also someone ask me if I've tried the Hikoro dip pen. I do have a Hikoro dip pen. Let's see if you guys can see this. Let's see. In a fine, or no, it's in a medium actually, sorry. And then I did purchase the feed for it separately. So let me know if you'd prefer me to write with both samples, and maybe I can do both. We'll just see how much room that this takes up. So let's get started. again, friends. Welcome back. Okay, everything is dry. Again, I apologize for my voice. I'm overcoming a sickness. I wanted to show off some of my favorite grays. These are only the bottles I own. This is part 2 of the Moody Grays. First one is Diamine Early Gray. And then Diamine Lady Gray. These are both Reddit inks. And then we have Occult Pens Diamine Mix, Gray Skies No More. Okay, most of these are not shimmers. J Herban Gris Nuage. One of my favorites is Kobe 59 Hiranagin Romance Gray. Okay, on to the next page. This is Lennon Toolbar Atmospheric Line Cloudy Gray. It's a waterproof. It definitely leans more black. And then we have a Pen Shows exclusive from San Francisco called San Francisco Fog from Colorverse. And then we have La Artisan Pastelier Encre Classique. And I think the actual name is Gris de Pain. And it's a blue leaning gray. You can find this one on Vanessa. And these runs are really affordable and behave really well. And then we have Ferris Wheel Press Adventuring. I had a heck of a time trying to get that to write. It's a drier ink. There's a lot of shimmer in it. I don't know if the shimmer's picking up. And then we have Robert Ostrin Endless Pens. Soft Kitty, Warm Kitty. It has not been available for quite some time. So hopefully they re-release it. I don't know if they are. The link is still on the Endless Pens website, but they haven't restocked it in quite a while. I really love this ink. It shades a lot of different colors. And then for the next page. And then we have Octopus Fluids Gray Fog. That's a Write and Draw waterproof ink. I think the sheen is mainly because of the waterproof quality. This tends to clog my pen, so I don't keep it in there very long. And this is a newer ink for me. I had gotten it off secondhand on, I believe it was Pen Addict Slack. Papier Plume Cloudgate from the Chicago Pen Show in 2021. There is some shimmer, but it's very, very subtle. And then we have Pilot Arishizuku Kirisame. You can still find this in some places, but I believe they are discontinuing it. And that one's more of a pinky gray. And it laid down a little bit weird on my Hobonichi Tomo River Sands and paper. And then we have Pilot Arishizuku Takesumi. And that's a darker gray. So when it first comes out, it's pretty dark. And then it'll start lightening up. And then up here we have a really fun one. I don't know if you all saw when it was going down, it was really gray. But now that it's dried, you can't even tell it's gray anymore. It's Sailor Urameku Kangu. I saw somebody on YouTube who was swatching this, and I fell in love with it. And if I can remember who that was, I'll link their video down below. But check, this ink is so cool. You can't really go wrong with the Sailor Urameku inks. The next one is Wearing Gold Picture of Dorian Gray. This one also has some really fun shading. If you put it in a broad or a double broad, you might see some of the shading come out. Otherwise, it'll look just kind of like this. But if you put it in like a really double broad, you might get some of the shading like this. It'll kind of come through. And then one of my other favorite grays is Wearing Gold I Am Cat. Let's see if we get the light to work. Can you all see that shimmer? It is such a fun ink. It's like got a gold shimmer, and then the base of it's just a nice gray. Oh, there we go. And then you can kind of see it. Let's see. Come on. Can you see it in the writing? Okay, I'm not trying to make you dizzy. I am so sorry. Okay. And then I tried to do like a little water test to see what it looked like after I dipped the in water and then put it back on. I might start doing that from now on if I have room. I wish I would have actually done it from the beginning. Okay, friends. Those are all my gray inks. Let me know what color that you'd like me to explore next. Remember when you're watching this to kind of see what feelings you are getting when you're looking at the colors. A good grounding technique for me is to swatch inks and just focus on the color, focus on what I'm writing. And that really helps ground my feelings and ground my mental health. So I'm hoping you could take some of that technique and apply it for yourself. Be safe. Okay, friends, I had to cut that out and try it again. All right, so I just want everybody to know that you guys matter, that I hope everybody is doing well, no matter where you're at in the world or what time of day it is. Just know that you do matter, and to give yourself grace. And we will see you in the next video. And until then, have a good day or night where you are. Bye.